Get ready to be inspired by the incredible story of David Lertzman, a 59-year-old professor who encountered a grizzly bear in the Canadian wilderness. As an avid trail runner and deeply spiritual man, Lertzman had a profound connection to nature. But when faced with a life-threatening situation, his love and respect for the wild truly shone through. This is a story of resilience, courage, and the power of nature. Join me as we delve into the incredible journey of David Lertzman. And if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe for more inspiring stories. The village is a paradise for two outdoor enthusiasts, nature at its finest. But there are also numerous activities for humans. Camping, fishing, hiking, and OHV riding are just a few of the activities available. There are some wild animals that should be left alone and unprovoked. There are many bears in the area, both grizzly and black bears, and spring can be dangerous. That is when bears begin to emerge from their hibernation and begin their search for food. Though they are more active in the summer, David Lertzman knew everything there was to know about Wapiti and its wildlife. That day, however, was different. On May 4, 2021, the University of Calgary professor left his house for his usual trail run. He never came back home. Lertzman was in good shape and, more importantly, he knew how to deal with nature. Lertzman rarely left his house, where he lived with his wife Sarah and their children. David Lertzman came across a bear during his evening run, and then something almost unbelievable happened. Something to do with misfortune, a specific type of misfortune known as wrong place, wrong time. Running outside is good for you, but it can also lead to some unfortunate situations. If you know anything about bears, you probably know that surprising them is a bad idea, which is what Lertzman most likely did. He came across the grizzly, which scared it. The grizzly bear struck back. It launched an attack, but it wasn't your typical attack. Lertzman was not mauled by the grizzly. Instead, he was attacked from behind by the bear. The animal charged at the man and pushed him over a steep embankment. The man fell over 980 feet to the ground below. David Lertzman died in an instant. He vanished from this world in an instant. It was late, and Sarah Lertzman was beginning to worry about her husband. What happened to him? He should have returned from his run by now. Sarah set out to find her husband, concerned that he might require assistance. The fact that it was already dark outside did not deter the woman. She looked and thirsted, and then she looked again. She even walked right past the scene of the attack, but Sarah had no way of knowing her husband wasn't there. His body was discovered somewhere near Waitress Creek. Furthermore, Sarah Lertzman did not set out to find the location of an attack. She set out to find and assist a man in distress. Sarah Lertzman sought assistance after realizing she couldn't find David on her own. David Lertzman's body was not discovered until later that night or early Wednesday morning. The area was closed down, and an investigation was launched. The cause of Lertzman's death was quickly determined to be a bear attack. Furthermore, the man's wounds indicated that his death was instantaneous, implying that he suffered little. This was a huge relief for David's wife, Sarah. It was critical for her to know that David's final moments had not been filled with terror and pain. But the authorities didn't see it that way. They had to locate the animal and decide what to do with it. There were many questions at first. Was the bear a male? Was it a mother bear with her cubs? And what was the best course of action? Although it was unknown whether the female grizzly had cubs, evidence suggested that the attack was carried out by a single bear. Officers decided to scale back their search for the grizzly that killed Lertzman almost 3 weeks after the attack. None of the traps were successful in capturing the female grizzly before she fled the area. It is a reminder of the unpredictable nature of the wild and the importance of being cautious and respectful of wildlife. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more inspiring and thought-provoking content, make sure to like and subscribe for future updates.